Hey pack leaders, this is here. Friends around protecting families, bringing a pack. Let's do an update today. Today we went to Carlton to go to a Ranch 99, look at an RV, and the RV that we looked at, it was pretty bad. Like I got them down to 9,000, but it's a 34-footer bounder, and the generator, the coils were all torn up, and you see coils sticking out of the vents and stuff. I was like, oh man, I thought it was just gonna be a cheap, maybe like a $500 fix. But it looks like you have to pretty much replace the entire generator, which is like 3,000 to 5,000. But I did find one on for 1,800 on the internet. But yeah, I didn't want to spend extra time trying to fix it and all this stuff, so I passed on it. Anyways, we went to the 99 Ranch, 85 degrees, had some bakery there, got some boba, and then came home. So it was a full day. Anyways, got back. The results were, I'd say it was pretty good. I think the margin here was about $250 per trade. Maybe sometimes smaller, maybe 100 to 250. But overall, I think it brought in about $150 today. Let's go ahead and take a look at the closed P&L here. And so we're doing about 13,000 to 4,000 contracts, depending on it. And as it builds up, it compounds, and we start putting a little more contracts because it's always a percentage of the bigger amount. So here, just kind of estimate that everything is like 10,000 for Bitcoin. So that right there would be 1,000, 100, 10, just to estimate. So there's $10 there. There's $3 there, $23 there. Another $10 there. $50 there. $15 there. $5 there. $5 there. $5 there. And I think that's it for the day from the 4. Overall, I think you add these up. I think it kind of comes out to about maybe 100. I'm guessing 100 to $150. Last I checked, it kind of flashed 150, and then that was it. So now it reset for the new day. We'll see how it goes tomorrow, and then I'll update you guys tomorrow. See how it goes. So far the setting's doing really well. The strategy is basically we're always longing the whole time. We don't really ever short unless it breaks through either my stop or it breaks through my stop profit where it's trending up. I'll put a stop profit with a reversal, so when it comes down, it slaps it, closes the order of the long, shorts it, and then powers through and starts taking profit on those rungs. To take profit orders or buy orders on the way down. That's the only time I'll actually short. But so far it'll come down, we'll kind of buy up all the dips, and it bounces back up, we sell, comes back down, buy it up, and sell. And it's been downtrending this whole day. So you gotta look at the charts today. So I'm kind of surprised that it's doing okay for now. We kind of survived this entire downtrend here of from 1,200 down to 1,100 for now. Oh, this is 3 minute. Let me move this up a little bit. So I guess maybe it's just been pretty sideways there. I guess it's been pretty sideways, moving, surviving this for now. But I think if there's bigger drops that kind of were in like the 300-400s, then we might be in a little bit of trouble. But so far it's been doing pretty well on this sideways here. So what do I expect this to do? I think there's might be I'm expecting at least 2 to 3 more drops in the next 2 to 3 days. So this first day nothing's happened. It could maybe come down, but on the 3 minute I kind of saw that these were the micro drops here. It came up 1, 2, 3, but probably not big enough. So we'll see. Right now we're not in any position, so we're just gonna wait for it to kind of. I think there's certain hours that we kind of stop trading on, so that we're not always in it, and we reach our goal and we're kind of done for the day. Okay. So what it'll do, it'll actually DCA in dollar cost average in. It'll come in with a 33% of what we want to trade at about right there, and then about $50 later we'll then put another 60% of what we want to trade, but we don't use 60% of the entire wallet. We have an actual 33% of the wallet that we're going to be used available. I'm thinking about backing this out to 10 if we start to have a bigger, as it grows to a bigger portfolio. Then kind of we don't have to use that much or risk that much to bring the income that we need for the day. So I think we kind of set a goal 150, 250. Eventually might hit to like $200 to $300 a day, which is probably more than enough that I need to get things going. That way I can take a little more risk off the table, and then keep a bigger portfolio to generate a little more income, but just what I need. Okay. Now, of course, you can take more, risk more, but you know, at the end of the day, you know, all it takes is that one wrong move for the market to take it all back. You know, so for now, since we're gonna have much to lose, it's just a grand in the account. We can risk a little more on there, and the gains, for it to gain that much within a day, that's kind of crypto. You know, you don't have to wait a whole year just to get 10% on the stock market kind of thing. So you can kind of get pretty big gains because you're leveraging about 43x on crypto here. So with higher leverage comes higher risk. So you gotta make sure you're kind of on it. So yeah, normally this stuff, like, you have to be able to type fast enough to get the orders in. And I see it more of like a strategic type of maneuver where you it's kind of like like it moves a certain way. Like, how do I handle it? How do I detect it? How do I handle it? How do I expect it and plan for it? So it's more like a strategic tactical maneuver to cover these losses and then basically get into a favorable position. So dollar cost averaging properly in, spreading the risk out, and that way, because the way the crypto is kind of, it kind of likes to, you know, travel in these triangles, right? So if you get stuck out here, you kind of stuck out there until you have to wait a couple of days for this breakout to happen to get back to where you need. So you have to kind of dollar cost average down. You get in the wrong spot, but you want to put too much too fast. Putting a little bit there just to kind of measure it, and then putting the other bigger one that maybe like 3 times what your initial one is. That'll move the profit line down, and then when it bounces back up within that triangle, you're within range just to take profit, and then I'll be able to get out. Okay, so that's kind of what we have for now. Let's go ahead and I'll close it out for now. Good night, everyone. And we made 150 today. We'll see what we get tomorrow. I'll report my losses. If I have any losses, I'll show it to you, so you won't see, oh, it's all, you know, butterflies and rainbows over here. And you know, I'll show you the good and the bad. Sometimes the bot might make some mistakes, and I'm sure it will. And if we get liquidated and we take some losses or whatever, hopefully the stops come in place and stop those losses, and then recovers it later on. At least that's that's what we want. Okay, so I think there's some issues here I might need to just look at and fix. I kind of noticed that there's not stops popping up. So we'll see what's going on, and